Watch this video and see how it reminds you of entrepreneurship.
Victor, we don't know how you survived over there, but we're still analyzing the data. It appears that your environment suit fused with your body, but we're working on that. We're going to help you, Victor. We're working with the government now. We're going to send more expeditions to the other side, but first you need to tell us everything you know about that place.
You want to know how I survived? That place kept me alive, gave me strength, power.
What kind of power?
The kind men like you must never possess.
All right. So I want to share that because that ending part, especially, I went to the other side and she's like, how did you survive the other side? Well, I didn't just survive. It taught me how to live. I thrived because of the other side. And to me, that's the perfect metaphor for entrepreneurship and running your business. It's when you do what it takes to make it work, when you have those habits and you do the day in and day out and never giving up, like that's what makes you strong. And that's what makes entrepreneurship in life so great, is when you're going after those hard things and you're doing them anyway, and you're realizing how powerful they make you. So I just really love that video. And I want to link that into something that I want to share that is going to help you to be more productive and positive every single day, because that's such, one of the most important things that we need to do. So, it's so, because entrepreneurship is so difficult, we have to embody and perform the habits that are going to make us exceptional, that are going to keep us at that high level necessary to serve our clients and come up with new ideas, create content, make sales, and all of those things. So this 5x5 method is something I got from Robin Sharma. So you might have known, I've told this story, but about 2.5 months ago, I stopped drinking alcohol. I started working out every day, making my own meals, and I committed to this 66 days through one of Robin Sharma's programs. And it's really enhanced my life and shifted my life. I've connected with more amazing clients than I ever have in this past month alone. And I can just only see the trajectory going up higher and higher. So that's where this 5x5 method comes in. It's something that I've been doing every morning. Again, I got this from Robin Sharma. And the 5x5 is, every morning, you write down on a card or type it up. You start with 1. What values will I represent today? So things I wrote down today: I will represent discipline. I will represent, this card I got here, I will represent speed. I will represent excitement, commitment, excellence, and getting shit done. Okay. 2, what will be my monomaniacal focus today? What's going to be my one big focus out of everything that I have to do? And what that's going to do is it's going to keep that, in your mind. You're going to keep your focus. You've got other things, but what will it be? And mine today is on using a new lead gen strategy. So it's going to be sending out 20 of these new outreaches that I've come up with. 3, what am I thankful for today? So just what are you thankful for? The sun, your body, your friends, your mentors, your job, your house. What are those things you're grateful for? Puts you in that positive, uplifting state and mood that's really, really important. And who will I serve today? Is it your clients, your friends, the people that you see walking in the street? I think about that a lot, that I will serve the people that I just meet on a day-to-day basis, instead of having the negative or mundane conversation. I'll take a little extra energy to maybe say something or do something to make that person smile. And it makes me feel good in turn. So that's the 5x5 method, and something you could try. Let me know if you do, or if you do something similar. Let me know how that goes too. Now, last thing we're going to talk about here is the story seller post structure. So if there was one structure, there's one format that I could use for content in my business or just life or whatever, it would be the story seller post structure, because what it allows you to do is build trust and convert clients to buying your stuff. So it allows you to connect with storytelling and then connect that story into how you help clients and what your program or offer is. So it does these two things really wonderfully and allows you to sell naturally. It starts here with the headline. So we got headline, story, problem, solution, call to action. It's a classic format. There's nothing new under the sun. When you tell stories, this is how you tell a story in general. Now we just modified this so that we can add in how we help clients and get them reaching out to us. So with the headline, something that you either want to have curiosity or benefit in your headline. That's the most basic way to write it. The most powerful being curiosity. If you can just write something in your headline that makes somebody curious about what you're saying or what you're doing, that is the most powerful driving force that you can have for getting somebody to read your content or want to reach out to you and have a conversation with you. Now, the story can come from your everyday life or from clients. Probably the easiest way is think about the last conversation you had with a client. What was the problem that you were going through with them? What was like the thing that you were just talking about? What was the challenge you were trying to overcome? And then talk about how you solved that problem. Talk about what you presented, the game plan you came up with. Okay, and then the story is just something that happens in life. Now it can also be from like movies, the media, TV shows. Like I just shared at the very beginning here, that this clip, I turned that into a lesson. I turned that into something interesting to share with you guys. That's what the story is for. Now, so the problem, what are those top of mind problems in particular that your clients are facing? So like, what are the things that they are trying to solve the most? For a lot of you guys, it has to do with sales, it has to do with generating more leads, it has to do with having a consistent and predictable system of leads and sales, has to do with creating content that attracts attention, that builds a community. How do you create group programs? How do you sell to executives? So those are the top of mind things. You don't want to go so much into, or that needs to be your main focus. You don't need to make like tools or techniques necessarily the main focus. Like always be harping on what are those top of mind things. And then the solution is what you have, what you do. How do you solve those problems? That's where the techniques and tips and methods come in. So you always want to link a single problem to a single solution that you have. That means you're not always like listing, do you have this, and this problem? Well, then here's my solution for all of that. You want to stick to one problem and one specific solution that helps you do that. So for me, if you're having trouble creating content that converts clients, my single solution is using a story seller style post. So I'm not necessarily going to talk about my whole content system and how that works. That can come at the end. But I always want to have one problem, one solution. If you're having trouble being more positive in your life, more trouble being productive, the 5x5 method is something that can help. Of course, there's a bunch of different methods, but I'm going to choose that one because that's specific and actionable. Now, the call to action. The call to action, so that can be your main program. You can have that one problem, one solution, and then you always tie it into the same call to action, which is working with you in your core program, the core offer that you have. For me right now, it's the Hidden Profit Intensive, where I'll give you 3 to 5 shifts in your business that can help to double or triple your monthly recurring revenue. And that's what this could be. So I'm going to talk about the story seller system. That is one aspect of a shift that you can get in the Hidden Profit Intensive. Okay. Now that could be just your main core program that you're promoting every day too. It doesn't have to be like me, like where I have a different intensive and different promotion every month. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's the story seller post. That's the format that you want to follow. Let me know if you want me to send you this specific graphic here, or if you're interested in learning more about the story seller post and a content strategy. Like I said, I have my Hidden Profit Intensive that I'm promoting for just the next 2 weeks of this month, and it's only $600. And with that, I'll also give you my 7-day launch system, so that with whatever product you have, whatever offer you have, I'll give you this 7-day launch program that's going to allow you to send that out to your audience, capture all those low-hanging fruit, all those people that have been on the fence with working with you, it's because they haven't had a solid offer from you yet. So when you use the Frictionless Launch program, you're going to be able to, on your own, launch that program to your audience, and within 7 days get some amazing results. Like my clients just this month, they sent it out to an audience of 1,200 people, ended up booking 20 calls and getting 15 of these intensives sold. So yeah, guys, so let me know if you're interested in that. Offer is just good for this next 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Hope that was all good for you. See you tomorrow.